all my dear friends and viewers. Today we are again meeting with a new video. In our previous video we have seen about some verses from the longest surah from the holy book, that is Quran Majid, and that longest surah was Surah Baqara. Now in that surah we have seen there are 286 verses, and it was revealed upon Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, in the holy city of Medina. So in the beginning we have seen about the group which was very pious, very obedient to the Almighty, which deserves the paradise or Jannat, and they obey all the commands of the Almighty. They believe on the ghaib, they pray salah, they spend out from whatever the Almighty has given them, and they also believe on the day of judgment, and they also believe on the whatever was revealed on the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and they also believe on the verses or whatever was revealed on the previous prophets. And the Almighty says these people only are the successful in the life hereafter, and these people only are on the right path, and they are the guided ones. After that we have seen about the second group which totally disobeys the Almighty, the prophets, the books revealed on them, the angels, and they are called the disbelievers. And about them the Almighty says to the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, that you warn them or you do not warn them, it is same for them. They will not become the believers, or they will not believe, because due to their obstinacy the seal has been set on their hearts and on their ears, and there is a covering on their eyes, and there is a great torment for them. After that we have seen the third group, which is the most harmful group, that is called the group of hypocrites, who wear something different from inside and something else from outside. And they used to say that we believe on the Almighty and the last day or the day of judgment, but in fact the Almighty says they do not believe, and they think that they are deceiving and cheating the Almighty and the believers, but in fact the Almighty says they are deceiving and cheating themselves, but they do not perceive that. And this is one kind of disease in their heart, the Almighty says, and the Almighty has increased this disease, and for them there is a very much painful torment, because they used to tell the lies. Now these hypocrites, whenever it was said to them that don't spread mischief on the earth, so they used to say that we are the peacemakers, but actually the Almighty says these people only are the mischief makers, but they do not perceive that. And whenever it was said to the hypocrites that you also believe like the other people have believed on the Almighty, prophets, books and angels, so they used to say, shall we believe like the fools have believed? And on this the Almighty says these people only are the fools, but they do not realize that. And when they used to sit with the believers, they used to say that we are with you. This shows their hypocrisy. And when they would sit with the disbelievers, so they used to say that actually we are with you, we were only mocking at the believers. So on this the Almighty says that the Almighty mocks upon them and prolongs or gives them some, increases their whatever this habit, and they wander blindly. And these are the people who have purchased the string for guidance. So string they have purchased by giving the guidance or by leaving the guidance, and this is such their commerce that it will never benefit them. And their example or parable is given here as if they have lit a fire, and when that fire has lit everything around them, so the Almighty has taken away the light and left them in darkness, so they do not see. And now they are like deaf, dumb and blind, and the Almighty says they will never return to the right path. Now today in verse number 19 and 20 we have to see one more example of parable of the hypocrites is given here. It is as if there is a heavy rainstorm from the sky, wherein darkness is there, thunder is there, and lightning is there. And when they hear the sound of thunder, so they thrust their fingers in their ears, because they fear that the sound of the thunder will take away their lives, and they are afraid of their death. And they scare from the thunder claps. And the Almighty says that He always encompasses the hypocrites or disbelievers. Then here it is given, almost the lightning snatches away their eyes or their light whenever it flashes for them. Means whenever it flashes, they walk in that light, and when it is dark, so they stand still. And Allah wills, or if willed, He took away their hearing and their sight. And the Almighty certainly is the all-powerful over all the things. So this is the you can say description about the verses 18, 19 and 20. So the next verses or their explanation we will see in the next video. Till then, Jazakallah. Assalamu alaikum.